From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
Hey, good morning, folks. Interesting day today, interesting forecast ahead as well. Some good news for the fall lovers. I think fall is here to stay, at least for the time being. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. A few spotty rain chances, but I really don't think that's the main story. I think for the most part, we're really more so dry than anything else, but we're cooling down in a pretty big way over the next several days, and that really is what I think is the main story. As for today, though, the main story is the possibility that you could see that annular eclipse out there. Today will be in about the 50 to 60% range of the eclipse. It's not going to be a total one, but if you do have those filtered glasses, like say from 2017, where you put those on and you can see the sun through the filter, you might want to check that out through the early afternoon. It looks like conditions might be permissive of that as well, as clouds clear out through the midday with temperatures near 70. Don't do that with your naked eyes. If you want to look at the eclipse, that's dangerous, of course, but if you do have the proper filters, might be something interesting to see as you head through the early to mid-afternoon hours as that eclipse passes over us. So, Futurecast next 24 hours, see what we have in store. I think the clouds build back as we head through this evening. We're getting a little more moisture and some cooling temperatures as we head through tonight and into tomorrow, and I think the big cool down starts tomorrow. Check this out for our Sunday. Starting the day out in the 40s, only climbing into the 50s for highs as we head through tomorrow. Yeah, so fall is here in a pretty big way, at least for tomorrow and the next day, probably lasting even into Tuesday as well, because we keep that cool wind out of the north for several days, mostly dry conditions with cloudy conditions sticking around there Monday. So we're really not having much of an opportunity to warm up here as we head over the next 3 or 4 days or so. I do think we warm back up as we head towards midweek. Wind starts to shift back out of the south, but for the next few days, check this out. We're talking upper 50s for highs, near 60 all the way through Tuesday. And then you see that warming trend come back as we head near 70 once again through Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and probably into next weekend as well. So this cool down isn't necessarily long lasting, but it's definitely a sign of the times. As for today, though, like I mentioned, we're really doing great. Highs in the mid 60s, maybe some upper 60s in some of the warmer spots. We'll call it 65 in Lawrenceburg, 67 out there in Savannah, 65 in Waynesboro as well. Columbia and Chapel Hill, 66 and 67 respectively. For today, hopping across the state line, consistently near 70, if not just above 70 in northwestern Alabama. A few miles makes a lot of difference, that's for sure. We'll call it about 72 in Florence, near 70 for Russellville today, 73 in Moulton. Warmest temperature on the map for highs tomorrow and into today, in fact, as well. Also there in Decatur at 74 as we head through this afternoon. Let's take a look at the big picture, see what we have in store. Rest of the day today looking fantastic, but as we head over the next couple days, as mentioned, yeah, we're cooling off. And you did see there on the Futurecast as well the possibility of a few spotty showers for tomorrow. Don't think it's going to be particularly widespread. Main story, cool temperatures. 59, 59, 62 all the way through Tuesday, warming back up by midweek, and then the possibility with that southerly wind of some moisture getting up in the Tennessee Valley, maybe some shower and rain chances as you head through Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and into Friday morning.